Hello class. As usual, we have today, Monday, May 1st, our day of what is coming and what is left for the course, because we are around to finish the course of collage algebra and developmental, right? So let me start for the easiest part, which is developmental. As you know, well, we review module number 3 over the last 2 weeks. We finished that part. Let me go here to collage to developmental portion. We finished that part with this module, right? That basically includes the common denominator against a little bit more detail about relations and functions, rational exponent, all that kind of things. This week, we're supposed to finish the second part of module 3 for the developmental part. No, that is rational exponents. Rational exponents have to do with the radical function. So I strongly suggest you guys to go and review that second part of module number 3 because that is very important in order to make simplification, and also a little bit more of how to handle operations with radical expression. Well, that is something that is gonna be covered during the progress of this week, which is this. You guys have a homework that was posted. Actually, I posted that in my Math a few days ago, but is available for you guys starting today, May 1, and that is going to be due on May 8. Okay? The point is that next week, we have module number 4, okay, in the developmental part, but module number 4 doesn't have any material. It's just a review for the final that you guys are going to have for the developmental part. Developmental part, as you know, didn't have any sectional tests, only the homeworks and quizzes, but there is around 20% of the grades that is depending of your result in a final, which is an exam that is scheduled for May 9 and 10. So you guys are going to have 2 days to finish that one. The reason that I mentioned this is because I decided to make active and available for you guys module number 4, because in module number 4 I include just a brief material that is a review about all what we have covered in developmental portion. You have a questionnaire that is like a preparation for your final exam regarding this portion of developmental, and I strongly suggest you guys to go through that questionnaire, okay? Because most of the type of exercise that you will have in that questionnaire are the ones that you're gonna have in your test. I can tell you that in advance, just to help you. So please review that material. It's there in module number 4, okay, for the developmental portion. Well, this is basically what I need to tell you about the developmental part. Basically, all the instructional material will be finished this week. And try to make sure that for this day, please have all the assignments in my Math ready, okay? So try to organize yourself, your time, in order to submit all the pending assignments by this day. Okay, so well, this is regarding developmental. What about collage algebra? Collage algebra is a little bit, we still have some material, okay? Module 3 in collage algebra is only 1 week, okay? but I split it into quiz just to help you guys, okay? So you have two portions of homework for module number 3 that was already assigned when we start module number 3. One portion is about section 1.7 and 3.2. And the other part of the homework for module 3, which is part 2, okay, is for sections 3.3 and 3.4. Okay, I split that one in 2 homeworks and 2 quizzes, as you probably had checked in my lag map. Okay, the first portion has been assigned and is due tomorrow. The second portion is already available today and is going to be due on May 8th. The reason that I made this is just to help you guys. It's just to give you time. But keep in mind that we have another module that starts running today, which is module number 4, that is not a review for the final. Includes some new material. Okay? So, please pay attention with the following information. This week on May 5th, that is going to be this coming Friday, you guys are going to have another sectional test. I know that you last week took the second sectional test, but well, this is the way this course is conceived. We have only 8 weeks. So, to help you guys, what I'm going to do in this third sectional test, I'm going to assess only sections 1.7 and 3.2. Again, the third sectional test that will be available this coming Friday, May 5, okay, is going to be only about section 1.7 and section 3.2 for module 3 of college algebra, which is about a second portion of inequalities and something that you guys are going to be used extensively in the rest of the course, that is synthetic division. So that's what is going to be graded in this third sectional test. This is just to help you, okay? I decided not include all the module number 3, but keep in mind that 3.3 and 3.4 are going to be assessed in the final exam. So in the final exam, that is going to be on May 12th for college algebra, most of the material of the questions are going to be for section 3.3, 3.4, and exponential and logarithmic function. This module is already available for you guys in D2L. Also, the corresponding assignments for this one, so you have homeworks and you have quizzes, but I will do my best to put the amount of homework or the workload for those homework a little bit shorter compared to the other ones, just to help you with the preparation for your final exam. But keep in mind that most of the emphasis of the final exam is going to be from section 3.3, 3.4, and basically exponential and logarithmic functions. In this semester, I include a new subject. I'm not really sure if I'm going to have time to really include that in the final, because what I realized, the material is so extensive already, that have to do with matrix solution for linear system. If we have the time, I will include that. If no, I will let you know in advance. So besides that, the week ahead on May 8 is going to be a final review, and your final exam is on schedule for May 12th. Be aware that there are no any type of make-off for this last test. Okay, we have two final comprehensive exams, one for developmental and another one for college algebra. If you miss those exams, I'm sorry guys, if you miss those exams, I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to be able, okay, to make up any one of them. So please make sure and manage your time to get the free time to take those exams, because in every case is around 20% of your grade, which is very important. So, well, this is what I want to tell you. Let me show you very quickly what we have in D2L. This is for the developmental portion. As you can see, there are only two instructional materials in Module 4, because, as I mentioned before, Module 4 for developmental doesn't have any new subject. We cover all the subjects already. What you have here is a questionnaire that is a review for your final exam in the developmental portion. I strongly suggest you guys to go through that questionnaire, because your exam is going to be based on that. In other words, the type of exercise and questions that you're going to have in your final for the developmental part are going to be very similar to the questions that you have here in this review. Okay? Also, you have this material. This is a PDF document in which I make a table, okay, with the most relations or equations or relations that you need to remember for your final. So try to keep this, let me open here, try to keep this document close to you at the moment that you're going to take your final. As you can see, are basically formulas to remind you what you need to do in any specific exercise that you might find in your final. Okay, let me go now to college algebra. In college algebra, well, let me go to the content. Module number 4 is this one. In module number 4, we have only one lecture. This lecture is very important because it's about how to make the graphing of any polynomial function. Okay? And I explain here in all these videos. Okay? All those videos have a very important material, how to solve those type of exercise with different procedures. Those are videos that I have put together for this module. And again, for this module, you have a questionnaire, that is this one over here. And also, you have a questionnaire that is a review and also a study guide for your final exam in college algebra. Again, I strongly suggest you guys to review this. Okay, let me open this one, the study guide. This is a complete material that I put together. Actually, that material is the same that I have for the last time that I also taught this course. And basically, it's a questionnaire with different type of exercise, very similar to the ones that you're going to have in your final. I'm talking about college algebra. But in this document, you will find the solutions with all the breakdown, how I approach the exercise in that questionnaire. So you have all the details. So this is a very good material that is there. I strongly suggest you guys to review this in detail. Okay, so you have there all the details how to solve the exercise for that questionnaire. Okay, so in here, plenty of material, plenty of explanation with my notes in details of what you need to do. Okay, so this is going to be a very helpful guide that will allow you to prepare for your final. Okay, well, being said that, starting tomorrow, we'll have more time to address questions. If you have any questions, please send me an email, let me know. I will be available tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. I will be out of time between May 4 but coming back to Houston on May 7. So in those days, I will be available by email, but in a very few time. I'm not going to have too much time to review my emails during those days. However, after May 7, I will be totally available for you. That is going to be basically the final week before your final exams. So make sure, if you have any doubt, to send me an email to address your questions, or if you want to book some time with me for a web section to clarify some exercise or any doubt that you may have, you are more than welcome to do that after May 7. Okay? Well, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and let's keep in touch. Bye-bye.